Welcome to Unit 8, Section 1, Lesson 1, Video 1, Sketching Views of Objects. In this unit, we're going to be exploring three-dimensional objects. And to start the unit off, we're going to learn how to sketch four views of a three-dimensional object, such as this. For this object, we're going to consider this to be the front view. If you have interlocking blocks, go get some now, build the object so you can follow along as we do the lesson. If we were to look straight on at the front view of this object, we would see the following. As you look straight on at the object, you will notice that technically you don't see a change in depth, and the red block does not appear to stick out any further in front than the other blocks. If you look at the right view, right here, you would see this. If you look at the left view, it would look like this. And the top view, if we were looking straight down at the object, would look like this. As we sketch the views of an object, the three-dimensional object will be represented as an isometric drawing, which is simply a drawing that's done on isometric dot paper. Isometric dot paper is dot paper where the dots are equal distances apart. For this drawing, this is the front view, the right view, the left view, and the top view. And here are the four views that we saw from the first slide. In this section, we will be sketching the four views of this object on dot paper. So here are the four views, and here is the dot paper that we will be using. Let's start off with the front view. If we sketch the front view, it would look something like this. It's 3 blocks wide and 2 blocks high. The only issue with what we've drawn is that you can see that this red block sticks out in front of all the other blocks. But in the diagram we just sketched, it doesn't indicate that that red block is a different depth than the other blocks. In order to show a change in depth, we're going to draw a line here and here like this. The right view is going to go on the right side of the front view like this. You can see that it's 2 blocks wide and 2 blocks high. Notice that the green block sticks out further than the other two. So we need to draw a line here and here to show that there is a change in depth. You'll also notice that we drew in some dotted lines, like this one. Anytime we draw the views, they have to be exactly 1 block apart. We also connect the corners of the views together using dotted lines, like these two, to show how the views line up. Next, we'll look at the left view. The left view is 2 blocks wide and 2 blocks high. In this case, you'll notice we did not need to draw any lines inside the view because there is no change in depth in the left view. The black, the pink, and the red blocks are all in the same plane. We make sure that the left view is exactly 1 block to the left of the front view. And we connect all the corners using dotted lines to show how the views line up. Finally, we'll draw the top view. The top view would look like this. Notice that in the top view, the pink block is 1 block higher than all the rest. So we need to show a change in depth in our view. So we draw a line here and here to indicate that the top left corner of this view is a different depth than the other blocks. We also need to make sure the top view is exactly 1 block higher than the front view. And we line up the corners of the views using dotted lines to show how the views all line up. Here is a summary of what we just learned. To draw the views of an object, and here are the 4 views we just did, draw the front view first. Place the side views to the left and right of the front view with exactly 1 block in between. The three views should be the same height and line up exactly. It doesn't matter if you do the left side or the right side first. Finally, place the top view above the front view with one block in between. The two views should be the same width and line up exactly. Use broken lines to show how the views align, and show internal line segments only when there is a change in depth. To finish off, we're going to look at the four views, but this time they've been drawn slightly incorrectly. Let's look at what's wrong in each case. For the left side view, we can see that it's been drawn 2 blocks to the left of the front view instead of 1. For the right side view, it's been drawn 1 block higher than it should be, and it doesn't line up with the front view. For the top view, we can see that it's been drawn 1 block to the right of where it should be, and once again it does not line up exactly with the front view. This is what the views should look like. Please proceed to video 2.